It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Hold on, technical difficulties of my other monitor.
If you do that, you'll lose.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig.
I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying.
I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could.
Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time.
There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Goodbye, Imelda.
They're hiding from us. Potato! I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
I don't need your fucking help. I don't need your fucking help.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Thank you.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Yo, sniper guy, want to play together? I'm playing Harry Potter right now. I'm playing Hogwarts.
Now, in light of your unique situation,
I mean, after I'm done with Hogwarts weekend, I'm gonna play Hogwarts till like
not fall behind.
5:30. Add me on Fortnite after.
Complete your OWLs.
Alright, just come back in here and we could play. Give me about 38 minutes.
Exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry,
alright, give me 6:30 Eastern time. It's 5:52. 6:30 Eastern time. Okay, back. See you 6:30 Eastern time, boy.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full
Ivan,
advantage of this exceptionally
here, let me
valuable
spoil the game
resource.
for you. Okay. Ivan,
Thank you, Professor, but
sit on the
keep
sidelines,
track
Ivan.
of what I'm learning.
This game got
Perhaps
no
seeing it in
baddies.
action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I ain't
This way.
playing the game for no baddies, man. I'm playing the game because I love Harry Potter.
I certainly would have appreciated
gonna close the
something
door
like
in my
the field
face,
guide when
bitch?
I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
No. Yeah.
The guide
Don't
will
want
give
that
you
smoke.
opportunities to practice your magic
Don't want
and
that smoke.
educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Potato.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
I hate my game freeze time to time. I don't care what. You unlock Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears ahead. Field Guide. Let's see Field Guide.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more
Thanks for the 3
opportunities
people that's still
like
watching.
that, inside and outside of the castle.
Lumos.
Limos.
Potatoes.
Yo, TG on Fire, what's good, my guy? What's good, my guy? I'm gonna be playing Fortnite later, 6:30 Eastern time.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. I ain't working on none of the other ones. Who the hell is that? We're in Stir Entrance. Till 7 p.m. What you mean 7 p.m.? I don't know what time it is for you. Is this? It's 5:56. So 6:30 your time. Yeah, so 6:30 your time. Oh my. Alright, see, you gotta go. Wow, you gotta go. Wow, that's crazy, brother. Kevin, how about her? And this dude got the same dude as me. Let's play a little bit.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark
Well,
Arts, as the
said,
name implies,
hustling
focuses on
bread,
how to
hustling
defend
through the
oneself
night,
against
yeah.
the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you,
Thank
Professor
you,
Weasley.
Professor.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in...
He did?
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your... My suspicion is that there's more...
We did take a bit of a
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
I love you too.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be in...
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and...
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Remember the deal, right?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
We don't...
And
Understood, Professor.
good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. I shall reach out when I have more information. For now,
Revelio. Revelio.
Yo, thanks for the 3 people that's in here right now.
What are you up to now?
Got to pay the move.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today, we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Boom, 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 boom. Yes, sir.
Levioso. Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Too easy, man.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso. Good. Now, well done.
I don't want that smoke, man.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego. Levioso. Complicates things.
Thank all of my students for this event. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. Watch your opponents decide to attack or defend yourself.
You don't want that smoke, nigga.
Not bad for a beginner.
Not bad
You
for
give
a
as good as you
beginner.
get.
Dirty ass nigga.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with a... All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Levioso.
I'd hate to face...
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you. Not
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Knock the shit out of you, boy. Ought to have been. Swear about you. Wait, what?
was an accident. Please. I talk about this.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio! Give me that shit.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for us. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the
Yo,
marbles
thanks for the
out,
5 people
you
in
are
here.
summoning them toward you. Akio,
Bring that ass here, boy. Bring that ass here, boy. Bring that ass here, boy.
That's it. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
She didn't want that smoke.
Here we go.
She get a head start.
Yes!
Akio, bring that ass here, boy. 30.
Excellent.
Oh, wow. They gonna let her win.
Phew.
That ass here. Yes, sir.
Quite impressive. Let us see this. There we go.
Akio. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And Face Zero, thanks for the follow.
Don't lose your composure. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting.
Hello,
at this
motherfuckers.
Yo, secret agent Satan, thanks for the follow.
We'll need it. This round
And thanks
settles
whoever
it all.
joined my Discord.
That is how it's done.
Man, shut up. Damn. Dang it, who is everyone? What you mean, who is everyone? Secret agent.
Be sharp.
Wow, they're cheating. Bro. Bring that ass. Wow, bro.
Let us see this.
All automatically right there. Wow, and it knocked my ball off. And it knocked my ball off. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Thanks for the 5 people
Very
in here.
good, both of you. Well done.
I just pissed. A little fucking ball just knocked my shit off. Thank you for the 3 people that's in here.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the
Well
loss
done
in
back
stride.
there.
Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Nah, bitch, you supposed to lose.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. If
A
you're
word,
so
if you
inclined.
would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I
You wanted
trust
to
your
speak
first
to me,
charms
Professor.
lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.